Hey you guys, today I'm going to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8, Episode 9. I didn't do Episode 8 and wasn't going to do Episode 9. Um, they really getting on my nerve. But before I do that, I just want to thank everybody for their prayers for me and my family. I'm telling y'all, this is probably why I wasn't gonna do this video because I'm still like in disbelief over the whole thing. But this is the only way to get my mind off of it. So I'm gonna talk about it. Won't be in order. I just have an opinion on certain people on this show. Kenya and her father. Okay, I'm not even trying to be mean because I know how it is to want that relationship with your parents or whatever and not get it. So um I just hope the best. I don't too much care for her dad because I mean, they just have real bad issues that Ariana probably the only one gonna be able to fix. But I don't care. Um, Now this whole episode. Well, let's talk about Portia and her sister. Portia is very, very, very selfish, and I'm not gonna say because she don't have kids because there's a lot of people that don't have kids that's not as selfish as Portia. But she's selfish. Little kids are selfish. And Portia's not mature to me, so she's a little kid acting like a little fucking kid. For real. She just I don't know. I don't care about her. Her sister is eventually gonna say fuck her. Trust and believe her sister is gonna eventually say fuck her because of her selfishness. And I'm quite sure her family see a big change in her since she first started this show. Um, I might have to drink my soda because my mouth is like really tight right now from all this crying and stress and all that shit. But yeah, when I get stressed, my mouth get like really messed up. So anyway, um, I have an opinion on the whole Don Juan situation. A lot of people might get mad. I don't really care because it's my opinion. But I'm not mad at Don Juan for going off on them women. First of all, Portia do play sides. Portia is playing a side in this one. And I only say that because Portia have not got the story from both of her friends before she start making comments and stuff like that. Um when they were talking about the whole situation last week, I felt like them bitches was out of line. They were out of line, first of all, because I'm tired of Phaedra going to everybody except Candy when you guys supposedly talked everything out and cried and all that kind of bullshit. That's why Don Juan called her fake the last fucking time when she was over there on that fucking couch crying to Candy. Because Phaedra really haven't stopped talking about it since. Now, even when Candy talk about it or whatever, it's because somebody else brought it up to her. And she'll say, she kind of like she don't be really want to go in on Phaedra, and I feel like, bitch, I wish she hurried the fuck up because I think Candy knows so much about Phaedra that she be trying to keep under wraps because she's supposed to be her friend. But for Phaedra to always talk, she be talking to Portia a lot about Candy. And my thing is with Portia, if you both of their friends, you should engage in that bullshit. You should be like, you know what, y'all need to talk, y'all need to work that shit out and stop letting her still keep going. That's the problem. When you still let her keep going with the conversation and still yet keep bringing the same shit up, rather where y'all at. First of all, that conversation shouldn't even been brought up at that event. Like Candy said, it was bloggers there, so eventually it was gonna get out. So, but my thing is, you don't know who fucking right there, so you shouldn't have been saying that. Period. Period. Fucking point blank. Phaedra shouldn't have been saying nothing. Shamia and Homegirl shouldn't have been making side comments. If the Candy's supposed to be y'all motherfucking homegirl, that's why it's hard to, because you always get put in the middle. You always get put in the middle. If you both of the people friend and you make one little comment, it can go fucking left. So Portia should have nipped that shit in the bud, and all this shit. Oh, my earring came out, and all this shit wouldn't have came back on her. Because we know how fake as fuck Phaedra is. And to me, Phaedra fake as fuck because she left that girl out to dry when they went to Cynthia party and Phaedra didn't show up. Phaedra knew what she was doing. Phaedra knew that Don Juan was going to go back and tell Candy, and Candy was going to be at that event. So she was like, bullshit, I'm not showing up to that shit. And regardless of her talking to Todd or whatever, and I'll get to that, but regardless of her talking to Ty, she knew Candy was going to confront her on that. My thing again with that situation, because I'm not going to let Candy off the fucking hook either. Y'all bitches got so much fucking problems. Why do y'all gotta wait till events to start confronting people? Candy, you shouldn't be waiting all this time. If it's serious, or if you feel some kind of way, you got her fucking phone number. I don't care. Y'all could have put each other on speaker because the cameras would have caught it and had y'all arguing back and forth on the phone because you knew this bitch wasn't going to show up face to face. Phaedra ain't about that like she wasn't going to show up face to face. Not with Candy. Because she don't like confrontations with nobody. So I knew she wasn't going to show up with a bitch that she knew was going to put her out there or could put her out there. Not on camera. What else? Because there was certain things I wanted to talk about. It wasn't certain the whole fucking show. I didn't care. One thing I do like. Let me talk about Don Juan and people going off on about Don Juan and he a bitch and he need to stay out of it and da 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 da. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't want gay people or men to have talk about certain shit, stop hanging with them. I'm sorry, and I ain't even trying to offend nobody like that. Oh, my earring pop. This earring pissing me off. But yeah, like stop hanging with them if you don't want them to be in your circle and have a fucking opinion. It's cool for Don Juan to talk shit about other people. It's cool for Don Juan to go shopping with y'all, work with y'all, hang with y'all. But as soon as he pop off, he a bitch and he wrong and he a queen and he this and that. And I'm sitting there like, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe he was being a little motherfucking nosy, but bitch, if I hear somebody talking about my motherfucking friend too, bitch, I'm gonna walk up and be like, what y'all say? Boy or a motherfucking girl? Because that's what a friend does. A friend gonna check you when you hear somebody saying something about your friend and knowing she can't defend herself because she's pregnant. That's why when people were saying, oh, Carmen and Don Juan should have stayed out of that, they friend is pregnant. And regardless if we knew Portia wasn't gonna go and hit her, I don't think Portia would have did that. But I do think Portia probably would have got Candy upset. So they probably was making sure that she high risk. First of all, Candy, you shouldn't even be confronting that shit when you high risk. You need to think about your motherfucking baby. Fuck these bitches. Like, you got too much going on to be, you got stress of a restaurant and all that. But I get why Don Juan and Carmen, was gonna be right there. And I get what they said was like, bitch, you had a fucking crowd with you. We all was talking. Why we can't have no motherfucking crowd? I don't understand that part. I'm looking at my window for somebody walk past. But I'm just sorry. I'm not on team nobody with. Well, I'm on team motherfucking Candy when it comes to Phaedra. But when it comes to Portia, I just feel like, Portia, you got caught in the crossfires because you didn't shut that shit down as being a friend to both women. That's the only thing I have a problem with. She wasn't friends. I mean, cool. She not cool with both women. And then she gonna say when they went to the lunch, oh, I think she needs a friend more because she's going through things. And Candy was like, bitch, she didn't want Apollo before this. Please let me not put this bitch on blast. That's what she basically want to say. Please let me not put this bitch on blast and tell y'all the motherfucking real. She didn't want that nigga long before his ass got fucking convicted, caught, or nothing like that. The bitch just got caught up with the storyline of Apollo and she was still with him. That's really, really what I think about her. She kept getting pregnant by this dude, but she didn't really want to stay with him before his fucking ass went and got caught. I'm sorry. I think she was over Apollo before the whole Kenya situation, that was just her way out. For real. The whole thing with Phaedra and Todd, that bitch got caught out. That bitch really got caught out on all her motherfucking lies. Bravo be shading the fuck out of her. First of all, I'm tired of her saying something about money and her being a mom and her da 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 da. Bitch, y'all, you owe this man $5,000. You bitches spend $5,000 on shoes and purses and unnecessary bullshit. Come on. Come on. It's not out. Oh, Phaedra is irritating me because she admitted it when her and Candy was arguing. It's not 8,000, it's 5,000. So you owed the man some money, and I'm not even. Oh, bitch. I'm sorry. Candy, hope you had this baby by the time the reunion comes so you could drag this hoe or either read the fuck out of her for talking about Todd, the way she talks about him, the way she shades him about, Candy being his sugar mama, you know what I'm saying, and him scraping the couch and shit like that. Bitch, you the one hooked your friend up with Todd. Did we not remember that you hooked her up so you thought he had coins and he didn't have coins? Because you would be a shady ass friend to hook your homegirl up with a nigga that you think would take her for her coins. I'm not here for Phaedra. I'm really, really not. This episode to me really wasn't about Portia. She just, like I said, she just got caught in the fucking crossfire because Phaedra punk ass put the fucking fire on somebody else. And she didn't shut that shit down as a friend. Really, really, really. But my whole problem is with Phaedra. And I want Candy to wait till she has her baby and confront the fuck out of Phaedra. I really, really do. If I missed anything in this episode, I didn't care. I didn't care about Kim and her baby and her husband. I'm over Kim. I'm over Kim. I'm over Kenya. Not like that, but okay. I want to see her. I do want to see her go find her mom and try to talk to her mom, but I feel like you're not gonna get what you want. And I feel like you doing this on TV, and I just really feel like this is for TV because I think Kenya probably was over that situation, and then when they brought it up about her not having a mom, now she got to explore that storyline. Because other than that, I feel like if this show would have never showed up, Kenya would have never went searching for her fucking mom. But she got issues, and maybe that's what's gonna get her to work that shit out. What else I want to talk about? That's it. I don't even care about this show. I'm so into my damn feelings. I give a fuck about theirs. Anyway, follow me on social media by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Sorry, this is not what y'all probably would expect it, but I gotta get up and comb my hair and get ready for work, so I just hurry and put on this sweater so I can do this video. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget Jumpstart January. I'm a Jumpstart January family. Hashtag Jumpstart January 2016, and you'll see everybody videos. Once again, thank you everybody for your prayers, well wishes, strengths, and all that kind of stuff. Hugs and kisses and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very, very much. But hopefully I'll come back for Love and Hip Hop if I'm not too drained after work. It'll be up late, I do know that, but I'll try to really get that out tonight. All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Peace out.